And to details. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi confirmed on Wednesday Egypt's support to the Democratic Republic of Congo during its upcoming African Union presidency. During his meeting with the Congolese senior delegation led by the Special Advisor of Congo's President Felix Tshisekedi, President el-Sisi expressed Egypt's faith in the Congolese leader's success in the new task. During the meeting, the head of state reiterated Egypt's consolidation to Congo at all levels with the aim of achieving stability and development as an extension to distinguished and historic relations which represent a good pattern of cooperation in Africa. Presidential spokesman Ambassador Bassam Radi said the meeting tackled the latest developments in a number of African issues of mutual concern within the framework of Congo's near assumption of the African Union presidency. Radi said the delegation convoyed Congolese president's message of appreciation to President el-Sisi, referring to Egypt's relentless efforts in preserving peace and stability in Congo and consolidating it at all regional and international arenas. The message also shed light on the two countries' close and distinguished ties that bind the two countries, as well as horizons of their joint cooperation in all domains. The meeting was attended by Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry.
Egyptians abroad continued on Wednesday printing ballots for the parliamentary elections vote. The Egyptian expatriates will send their ballots via mail on scheduled days for the voting in the second phase of the elections on the 4th, 5th and the 6th of November. Meanwhile, an operation set to follow up to voting process of the Egyptian expats starting its work under the supervision of the Minister of Immigration and Egyptian expatriates, Nabila Makram. The operation room is to answer questions of the voters. The operation room works in cooperation with the National Election Authority. Egyptians are to send their ballots by mail, embassies and consulates instead of voting in person as part of the precautionary measures to curb the spread of the coronavirus during the voting process. In the second phase of the parliamentary elections, voters from 13 governorates are to cast their ballots.
Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli has ordered relevant authorities to fine violators of preventive measures against the spread of the coronavirus, which include wearing face masks, among other measures. During the weekly cabinet meeting on Wednesday, the Prime Minister said the state would exercise zero tolerance against those who don't adhere to the precautionary measures. Madbouli added that infections are on an upward curve, urging citizens to commit to restrictions to avoid unnecessary difficult scenarios. The Prime Minister warned that facilities that failed to commit to precautionary measures would be shut down.
The ministers of irrigation from Egypt, Sudan and Ethiopia held a meeting headed by South Africa over the Ethiopian dam file, which had been called by South Africa the current chair of the African Union to resume negotiations over the dam. During the meeting, each of the country put forward its proposals for the framework that should be established for upcoming negotiations on the long-running dispute. The meeting took place in line with the outcome of the legal and technical experts from the three countries, which concluded on Tuesday and had to set a frame for a reference on the role of the experts to facilitate the dam's talks.